Do I look like I need to add some life to this face? Well, I do. Something's missing. And I'm going to show you what I do to put a little life into this face. So stay tuned and I'll get started. So, as I said, I need some life in this face. Now, right now, I do have on my primer and a foundation. I just used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Lumino primer, which you can use any primer, and today I use the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Moisturizing Tint. So that's all I have on. So I'm sure I look smooth or even toned, but I just don't have any life yet in my face. So what I do to add life is, again, just common sense, blush, little highlighter, and a little shine on the lips. Not much, I don't do much, but I'll show you what I do and how I do it. So first what I would do is put on a little highlighter. Now, you that have been here and have watched my channel for a while know that for highlighter, I like to use chapstick. And it doesn't matter what kind of chapstick, just chapstick. And normally I'll take some on my finger, and it has that, little bit of gloss, but nothing beaming or anything. And I'll put it, on my upper cheeks right here, and then maybe right here. So I'll show you, I'll just put a little right here at the tip of my nose or down my nose. That's pretty much what I do. But for today, I guess I'll be a little more professional and do what most people do, and that's put on a real highlighter. But I just wanted you to know, for me every day, it's the chapstick, lip balm, whatever. So I have this little e.l.f. Wand that has 4 shades of highlighter, and these are powdered. Now, I love all cream things, but I'll go into that in a minute. So I'm just going to pick this shade right here. It's got a little bit of a pinkish cast to it, and I don't use much because I don't want texture to show, and I, don't want it to be beaming. So let me see what I can do. I'm taking this little fan brush. It's an e.l.f. brush. And the products that I'm using aren't important. I'm just kind of giving a demonstration of what I do. So I put a little of that on here, and I'm going to just sweep it across my cheek like this. If you can see that, just to give a little bit of a glow. And I go up to the temple, and then I like to dust just a little bit onto my cheeks like this, just right here on the ball of the cheek. And that's it. And I hope that shows up. I can't tell by looking in the mirror, but I did put that on. And then the next thing I do is put on some blush. Now I use a cream blush, and from what I understand, gee, I might be ahead of the game for once. I'm always late to the party, a late bloomer. Everybody's miles ahead of me. But I've been using the cream products, and I've talked about it on my channel, just because they don't show texture like the powder products do. And I don't want a lot of powder products on my face. So I understand that L'Oreal, Maybelline, e.l.f. and Milani have come out with this whole line of cream products and cream blushes, and they all look so pretty. I've seen a lot of videos on them. I haven't gotten any of them, but I do have this one that I've showed on my channel. It's from Flower Beauty. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to put some on my hand like this, and I'm going to just mix it around just a little bit to make it a little bit creamy like that. And then I'll take some, I hope I didn't put too much on there, and I'm just going to pat that into my upper cheek, just along that cheekbone. I don't go any further than, say, the center of my eye, and I don't really go lower. I just kind of keep it right on the bone, not above it and not below it. So I'm tapping that in. I think I have pretty good color. I'll take this dampened beauty sponge just to kind of smooth that out. Looks like I could use a little more color, so I'll go ahead and just add a little more. Go around with that and move it on up, sort of close to the temple. Blend that out. Tap that in. And that's enough. I'm happy with that. I hope you can see it. And let me go ahead and do this side. Tap that in. Let me turn a little so you can see what I'm doing. Go around here, up by the temple. Add a little bit more. Tap that in. And try to stay focused on staying right on top of my cheekbone. I have a very prominent cheekbone. So I don't use bronzer, for under here to contour because, this bone sticks out far. These cheekbones stick way out, so I don't need to do anything to emphasize them. So that takes care of that. I've done that. And then if you noticed my lips, I just have just a kind of a matte lipstick on. So I would just take some lip gloss of some kind. Let me see here. Oh, I think I'll try this one. It's e.l.f. And I'm just going to put a little in the center of my lips. I don't go all the way across. I just put it in the center. Just enough. To kind of add a little shine. And I think I did that. I don't want a lot of shine. And let me see. I think that's looking pretty good. I've got some life in my face now. And the only other thing that I would do is if I were wearing a bronzer, which I'm not, but if I were, I would just use a bronzer. This is a Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. It's not, real colored or anything real deep. And I would just put that on and tap it kind of all over, everywhere. Just brush it everywhere. I wouldn't just do it, right here because, again, these bones stick out far enough as it is. I don't need them to come out any further. But I would just add the bronzer, just to give a little extra color, down my nose, like that. I don't contour at all. And if I were to wear powder, which I generally do not wear powder products. I put a little under my eyes and, once in a while I'll put a little on. But if I did, I would just use this Milani, what is this? Something about glow. I lost my glasses. Here they are. I would use this Milani Prep Set and Glow because it's got a little bit of a glow to it, not a lot. And I would just dip my brush in, tap that off, and again, just kind of go over things like that. But since I'm more dry, I really don't get shiny and don't need a lot of powder. So that's not a whole lot, but that's just what I do, just to add a little life to my face. To me, less is more, and I don't want a lot of product on my face. Now, since I was nice and showed you what a real highlighter looks like, I still have to go over it with my chapstick because I'm not going to be satisfied. So I'm going to rub that on my finger like I do. Just tap the very top of that bone. Rub it on this finger. Tap the very top of this bone right back here. Ta-da! That's my life. That's how I add my life to my face. So this was just a short little makeup video. I'm not real comfortable putting makeup on camera yet, but I'm practicing. And I just wanted to show you what I did. And again, I keep it real simple. You all may do more, and that's fine. It looks beautiful when I watch it on people's videos, but for me, it just doesn't work. I just like it more simple. So I thank you for watching this so-called demonstration or little bit of putting my life on my face. And I'm going to go ahead and give you an inside beauty tip to kind of go along with this. So like I said, when I started out, I just had an even tone, just kind of flat canvas, just had a little foundation on, but no color or brightening or gloss or something like that. Well, for the inside, it's really the same tip. In our hearts, you know, we all have our heart every day, and we all know what's in our heart. But you know, we can add to it. We can add color to our heart. We can add glow, shine, light, brighten it up just by what we think and how we think and what we focus on throughout the day. You know, we can choose to focus on things that aren't very uplifting, that maybe are bothering us and we're distressed over them, and that's okay. That happens to all of us every day. But then after we go through that and do that and get to a better place, then we need to focus on the bright side of the day. What brought brightness to our life today, or color to our life, or gloss to our life, whatever term you want to use. I can guarantee you there's going to be something, and I can pretty much guarantee you there's more than just one thing. There are several things. Just kind of go inside and reflect on your day, and you will see that brightness, that glow, that life in your heart. It's in there, and we can all find it. Just focus on it and think about it. What happened throughout your day to give you that life in your heart? Just like you add life to your face. So make an effort every day would be my suggestion to put that life in your heart. Pay attention to things. You want color? Hopefully it's a sunny day, or there's flowers in the area that you live or something. And right there you have color, you have beauty, you have light. Just that. Somebody smiled at you today, or you smiled at someone. Seeing the gleam and glisten in their eye, or they seeing it in yours, and the smile on your face. Right there, that lights up a life. So that's my inside beauty tip to go along with the outside, adding life to my face. And I really appreciate you being here and spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure it's pretty amateur, but I am practicing, and I did have fun doing it. So I thank you so much for being here. Well, until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.